Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, where today we're going to be taking on an Nakarkos here in the high-rank village, and we might also do something else depending how long Nakarkos takes. So, let's go ahead and grab it. And then, let's go ahead and have some food. Yeah, attack large with fire res seems fine. Already got my items all set up for Nakarkos. I may or may not have forgotten something. Actually, no. Dragon Blight doesn't matter to me. I don't have an element. Haha! Was thinking I had forgotten nullberries, but really I just don't need them. Okay. Just grabbing all the stuff. And then down we go. It's quite the drop. Alright, here's our buddy. As usual, Phase 1 Nakarkos is far from exciting. That'll change a little bit in G rank, mainly because he starts in Phase 2 and only rarely goes into Phase 1, if ever. So I guess it's not that they made Phase 1 more interesting, they just made Phase 1 less of a thing. That was a good flinch. Because I failed the parry timing. Without that flinch, we would have had some trouble. Alright, one of the finger puppets is already broken. And there goes the other one. So now we get to do some real damage back here. No break yet, though. Also, these blowholes are breakable, though I can't exactly reach them with my longsword. Okay. Yeah, stay here. Or don't. Yeah, this is what we want to see. This thing just doing the beam, because then we can smack it a lot. Alright, so he's out there, which means we actually want to grab these sparklies. Time-worn ballista shots don't do as much damage as regular ones, but they do fire much faster. So they have their value. But we'll use our regular shots first. Let's try and aim this so we get his back if we can. Alright, we got a little goopy, but that's fine. If we don't take another hit, nothing bad happens to us. Also, if you roll on bones, you get ossified, but we don't got to worry about that right now, because we're not goopy anymore. Alright, we knocked him down. That's what we were going for. Because if you don't knock him down, eventually he'll just do a storm of dragon lasers, which hurt. And we've entered Phase 2, probably. Not quite yet. Yeah. Still in phase 1, however, briefly. Now we're in phase 2. Yep, he's turning around to face us. And there's his face. Hello, Mr. Cuttlefish. I should have paid more attention to what was beneath my feet there. But since this water is right here, we can just roll in this to get rid of the mucus. Rolling in water is the fastest way to get rid of it. Alright. So he's got the laggy parts over there, which is annoying because it could paralyze. But I think we can live without using a Sonic right now. Good flinches, keeping him still. And there goes one of his finger puppets. That's actually good, because as long as one of his finger puppets is gone, we are able to get in and actually strike his face. So let's go ahead and get that a little closer. There we go. Because we don't want that skull doing nasty things to us while we're in here. Ow. So yeah, let's get in here, do some damage to this guy's beak parts. Okay, he's just moving. He's not slamming the skull down or nothing. Oh, we flinched him. All right, time for us to make use of our anti-dragon bombs. Just gonna plop them right here on this skull because it's hard to break without them. And then we'll mine this while they're going off. Got us some cuttle bones, proving that he is in fact a cuttlefish. And he's going back to phase 1. Or not. He was just diving for no real reason. Alright, now he's red mouth, which that's fine. Means he can do his big laser given enough time, but it also means that we are completely safe from the blue goop if we hang out in there. Nice flinch there. So I don't believe there's any more mining for us to do, but this is his weak point. It takes massive damage. Also, it holds still, so hitting it is just generally good. He's huffing the blue stuff. And there's no water nearby, so we'll just have to not get ossified. There we go. Now he's mad. Actually, really am not a fan of the Uragon puppet because it launches you like that. And it does tremors, and it's just generally terrible. But with him being enraged, I think he might be immune to the Sonics. But we can just hang out by the not Uragon puppet. That's easy enough. Sounds like something just broke. Oh. you got rid of the Uragon puppet is what broke. And since he's got the red mouth going on, we can go for our second face break. Or we can kill him. That was early. But I guess he is just high rank in the village. We did not get nearly all the breaks we could have gotten. Can I stop getting hides? I need not hides. I need like 2 of something. What were they? I need 2 shell pluses. I got none of them from there. There's still quest rewards, but seriously. It's the only parts I need from a high rank monster that isn't very off. And we didn't get many breaks because he didn't have enough health for us to get many breaks. Got one of the 2 I needed. Oh well, just means I'll have to fight another Nakarkos at some point. Not like it's hard. And next up, we'll do a Cantor. Because he's the next one on the list. So let's have ourselves another nice meal. Fire res is nice for a Cantor, and attack is nice for making quests go faster. So for a Cantor, I think I've got an item set for him, maybe? Actually, yeah, this is it. It's the set that I modified slightly to get my stuff ready for Nakarkos. So, it's got Sonics, right? Yeah, good. You can't always use Sonics on a Cantor, but when you can, it's a nice, long knockdown. A lot of free damage. So, we even get more Sonics. That's nice of them. Probably should have had my cool drink before jumping down, but whatever. Yes, hello to you too. I've missed you. You're a neat monster. And a fun fight. Plus, how can I hate something with such a giant cuttable tail? Seriously, I think a Cantor might have the largest cuttable tail of any monster. I mean, I guess Dalamander's tail is technically larger, but the part you cut off isn't as big. So, fun fact about a Cantor, he actually becomes weaker to elements once you've broken his chest. And it's not just his chest that becomes weaker, it's a lot of his parts. So, breaking the chest if you're using an element weapon is a pretty high priority. But I'm not using an element weapon, I'm just using damage. Raw damage. Incidentally, that burrow is the thing that hits me more often than any of the Cantor's attacks. Simply because it has a fairly large area of effect, and I tend to be in the middle of animations when he's doing it. And he's enraged, so the Sonic's not going to work. But when he's breathing in for that attack is when to Sonic him if he is not raging. And the cat got pinned. Poor cat. There, he's freed. Ow. Now I've been pinned. And this pin hurts if you're doing an Cantor that is of the same rank as your equipment. Like, it is just a painful pin. Okay, he's going into the corner, which means he's gonna do one of his wind tunnels. At least, if he pops up facing towards where he came from, it means he's gonna do the wind tunnel attack. Oh, looks like we flinched him out of it. But if he is not raging, you can actually use that as basically a cue that, hey, get your Sonics ready, and you get a nice long knockdown. Apparently the subquest was to break a claw. We need to sharpen. He's let me do too much damage to him. Hit him too many times. He's out of rage now, so if he decides to do a wind tunnel again, we might be able to go ahead and do unkind things to him. And he's enraged again. So much for the unkind things. And we broke something. I think it might have been his chest. Yeah, it was his chest. We got it. And was that a failed mount knockdown, or was that just a jump attack knockdown? I'm not certain. Hopefully it wasn't the mount. Because if it was, then we lost it for no benefit. There goes one tooth. Ow. Ooh, he went all the way, so he's going to do a wind tunnel. We'll actually be safer if we just stick around over here. I think we're out of range. Yep, we were out of range. Cat wasn't, though. We were just barely out of range. Oh, he's doing it again. I was kind of hoping he'd just come right over here, but... there we go. That's what we want to see. Oh, you decided to do the fake out. Because he can slide around all Tigrex style. Except unlike Tigrex, if he doesn't go quite far enough before the slide, he can choose to, in effect, slide forward again. And he's doing it again. Ow. It's those dang hands. You reach out so far to the side. Shame he's got to be raging right now. Now he's out of rage after he's finished doing his wind tunnel. Oh, he's doing another one, but we didn't have a Sonic ready. Ow. Alright, I need health. And he's digging, so we can get health. At least for now. So where is he going? He wants to pop up under us. Go ahead, do a wind tunnel, I dare you. That's not a wind tunnel, that's the scoop and sweep. Sorry, but your tail's missing. You can't hit me with that. At least not at that range. Got into Valor stance just in time. And he wants to just pop up under us again. Bit of a waste of a burrow animation, but whatever he wants to do. And there goes claw number 2. Dang it. Tried to parry it, but didn't press the button in time. That tail actually sweeps faster than I expect it to. The wind-up is super slow, but the sweep isn't that slow. And with him doing this, I can't exactly work on that tusk right now. It would be a little dangerous. Alright, buddy, what you doing? Oh, he's going all the way to the other corner. Well, let's follow him. He's still raging, so we can't Sonic him even if we get close enough. Thank goodness for invulnerability frames. And there goes the other tusk. We've only got one more break to get. It's a little tough to get because it's his back, and his back is kind of high up. And now I'm fairly certain we did, in fact, miss out on a mount earlier. Really? Back to that corner? Jerk move. At least stop raging first. Yeah, pretty much our only means of breaking his back is to knock him over. And, well, I guess now we just don't have any means of breaking his back. But yeah, knocking him over and hitting his back while he's down, which is a little difficult because he tends to fall with his back away from whatever he got knocked over with. Or else we would need to mount him, which we failed to get the mount. So, yeah. And actually, there is one other monster I need a high rank part from besides Nakarkos. Well, 2. There's Barioth, but I can get Barioth tails from G-rank Barioths. And Ukanlos, who I need to get an Ukanlos gem. Which, I mean, hey, we're about to do an Ukanlos. Probably not going to get a gem from it, but it's possible. I can also get Ukanlos gems from G-rank Ukanlos, though. Once I get to it, that is. So yeah, I'm not in any huge hurry to get the stuff from high rank, really. Hey, look, we got a Cantor gem. And 2 more, because we didn't need them. I really need to get another worn longsword. 2, actually. I'm 2 worn longswords away from being able to make all the longswords available to me right now. But unfortunately, getting a worn longsword is 100% RNG. And on this entire file, I've gotten exactly 1 worn longsword. And, like, we're talking... where does it say how much time I've spent on this file? Well, first, in Generations, 387 hours. So 1 worn longsword over that time. And... yeah, like, I've done a lot of high and G rank quests, but just 1 worn longsword. But whatever, it's fine. And let's actually go ahead and do Ukamos this episode. It'll make the episode slightly long, but I mean, it'll probably still be under 40 minutes. And that way we can do the last 2 village urgents next time. Would have been nice if we could get the ice res, but I'll take this. Defender low ain't bad. Polisher is nice. Attack up is nice. Maybe we'll actually get to use a Sonic on Uconlos, though I doubt it, especially considering Uconlos has actually got a shorter window for the Sonic, so yeah, it's not super likely. But whatever. That's right, I should have brought cleansers. Oh well. Hot drink. And they don't give us easy Sonics, so we gotta rely on our own. I love Uconlos' music. And I also think Uconlos happens to look really cool. Like, aesthetically, one of my favorite monsters. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the Shovel Chin, but I think Uconlos looks really good. And that's not even an ice pun. Well, I mean, it is an ice pun, but it's not just an ice pun. Feel free to pop out anytime. There we go. And there's Uconlos trying to show off that he is, in fact, a flying wyvern and not an elder dragon. Whoop. Thank goodness for valor dodges. Once again, showing off his flying wyvernness. Because a Cantor didn't show it at all, so, I mean, someone's got to pull up that slack. Oh, nice. It is nice being able to get out of damage roars by just valor dodging. Yeah, Uconlos, the timing for Sonics on him is when he's sucking in for one of those lasers that he just did. It's a really short window, and the knockdown isn't as long as the one for a Cantor, so yeah, it's not the greatest. But if you can get the knockdown, it's nice. I still feel like they should reclassify Akantor and Ukamlos as fanged wyverns. It would make a bit more sense than leaving them as flying wyverns. But then again, they're leaving Gormagala as question mark, even though we know for damn sure that he's a juvenile elder dragon, which means he's an elder dragon. But whatever. I don't make the rules. I'm just a simple researcher of the Research Commission who happens to also be good with a longsword. Except for missing that entire combo. Okay, just a knockdown for hitting the foot. That's fine. We take those. Wow, way to just miss with that bite against an enemy directly in front of you. And we got one of the 2 chin breaks. Unfortunately, he's a little bit too angry for us to use a Sonic there, plus our weapon was a little bit too out. And the wyvern takes flight yet again. There's our tail. Really want to get him out because breaking his fin is good. Cats, don't follow me when he's doing this. It's not going to end well for you. And if he's going for you instead of me, it means it wouldn't end well for me either. Like, I could have just had free time to sharpen during the swim instead of at the end of it. But it did look like he was maybe going for me. And down he goes again. It'd be nice if you could Sonic him out of the ground, but that just doesn't work. I wonder, can I parry this? Okay, not like that, I can't. Didn't leave myself nearly enough space for it. Alright, I figured the sub would be to break the claw again. Because there's a strong tendency for Ukamlos and Akantor to be opposite sides of the same coin. And with Akantor's sub having been to break a claw, I just figured. Oh, great. Well, we've got both chin breaks now. Okay, so can't parry the thing while I'm still in the brief respite provided by the Valor dodge. That's good to know. Yeah, go on down there. I was really hoping to get him out there, but nope, still too early. There we go. And look, we actually got the mount. I'm going to have to make sure to succeed on it so that we can get some nice fin damage. Hopefully this breaks the fin and then we can focus on his belly. Good. Unfortunately, Ukamlos does a little bit of a better job protecting his belly when he falls over. Mainly because Ukamlos' arms are a little thicker. Oh, we broke something. It was his belly! Leaving the only break being this claw, which actually provides us no advantage to breaking it, other than getting a knockdown if we do. Because we've already broken the other claw, and you only need to break one to get the reward for it. Alright, there's the sparkly. I heard a sparkly and I wanted it. And of course he's going under the ice. Come on out, buddy. I just want to play. Of course. Cat, will help. Will help, cat. Thank you. Should have kept holding that, even if I wasn't facing the right way for certain. There was still a chance. And it was better than my chances of breaking free and able to dodge in time. All right, come swim at me. Oh, you're not swimming, you're just moving. How convenient. And there we go. We've broken everything he has to break. Ha! I'm a little surprised he hasn't died yet. But then again, Ukambo's, his tough spots are a bit tougher than a Cantor's as far as memory serves. Like, his claws, the fact that we've broken both of them means we actually threw away quite a bit of damage. Because his claws are very durable. They bounce white sharp in G rank, if I'm not mistaken. I do enjoy Ukamos, though. Fun monster. Really neat looking, too. One of my favorites. And in 4U, G-Rank Cantor, or G-Rank Ukamos had really solid gear. I don't remember if it's as good in this game, but in 4U it was phenomenal. And no gem. Our only hope is the sub. That is not a gem. Wait, what did I... Oh, team player -10 for if you really hate your cats, I guess? All right, that is not quite going to be it for this episode because we've got people to talk to. Like, I bet there's someone in the lab because I got a gold crown I didn't have before off camera. I don't remember what it was. All I remember is that it happened. All right, and then just the hub wants to give me a ticket. That's fine. Looks like the hub wants to give me a couple tickets. All right. And that is going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we do the last 2 village urgents. See you then, friends.